This is Brian with you again to show you some exciting new features in the MPOWR system. Whether you have been a long-time user of the MPOWR tools or new to the system, we've been hearing a lot of positive feedback on these recent changes, and we're excited to share them with you. These changes have been made in an effort to make working with participants easier, quicker, and more transparent. The main feature we'll be discussing in this segment is the new dashboard. So if you'll give me about 6 minutes of your time, I'll walk you through the updates and show you how to make them work for you and your agency. In the current MPOWR system, after logging in, you're brought to a fairly standard landing page with these menu items. These items offer most of what any user needs, but we thought that things could be streamlined, and the rest of the screen could be used to aid users in their work with participants. So rest assured, everything that you have been used to with the current MPOWR tool is still available to you and has simply been moved over to the left side of the screen and broken out into logical groupings. You'll notice that the Work with Participants button is still located at the top, as most of the things you want to do with participants is located there. Also, if all you're responsible for is participant check-in, that feature works the same way it always has and can be found here. But as we continue to grow and develop the tools, there is now additional room for new feature links, and eventually, you'll have the capability to customize the dashboard so it can be set up the way you like to work best. With the move of these menu items to the left side, this allowed us to have access to the additional screen space for new widget-type features that will enhance your ability to interact with and follow up on the participants you work with. Before I get to those, let's look at how things are laid out on the screen and how these things will aid you in your work. First, you'll notice a new client name search feature in the upper left. This allows for quick and easy searches by last name for any participants enrolled within your organization. Entering any name in the box returns a listing of those that meet the criteria you enter, and it also allows you to directly select which area of the tool you'd like to go into for that person. You simply need to click on the row for the individual you want, and then select the area of the tool you want to drill into, whether that be to simply check in, work on their goals, or record resources that have been given to them. Then, when you desire to go back to the dashboard, simply clicking Home will bring you where you want to go. Next to the client search, you'll notice the new message banner. This is a very helpful tool that will allow system administrators to enter messages at the entire continuum level for things like system-wide updates, or at the agency level, allowing you to post a message for all agency users to see as soon as they log into the system. These messages can be reviewed by clicking on the megaphone, or if you prefer to have them quiet down after you see them, they can be shut off by clicking on the speaker. Below the message banner are the initial features built into the dashboard. More features will be added over time, along with the ability to select and position them according to your preferences. The first of these is a handy list of any upcoming follow-up dates for any participants for whom you are designated as the case manager. Setting goals with target and follow-up dates is a very important aspect of self-sufficiency planning, and this tool allows case managers an easy glimpse into any goals that your participants need to have followed up on. You'll notice that the dates are color-coded based on their proximity to today's date, with red indicating a follow-up date that's coming this week, yellow for the following week, and green for anything 2 weeks out or more. This helps prioritize your work. Clicking on any of these items will bring you directly into that participant's record and directly to the goal requiring follow-up. You can then address the goal, change its status, or push the goal follow-up date further out, as appropriate to the situation. Since we all know how important relationships are in this work, it's always been a powerful thing to simply remember another person's birthday. To that end, we've been asked for some time now for a simple method of knowing who might have a birthday coming up. While we have always had the ability to run a report to find that out, a tool like this allows that information to be much more top of mind and can be used to touch base with those that you may want to connect with to simply wish them a happy birthday. Thirdly, these days we know how every click of a mouse or keyboard adds complexity or time to our already busy days. Often the people you're meeting with may need several visits into the system to record notes, set up a few new goals, or then to go back and review some of that information. This feature allows you to easily see and click into the last 25 participants that you've logged a visit for in the last 30 days. Clicking on their names will bring you directly back into their record for easy access and for updates. Finally, we see a section here entitled Incoming Referrals and Survey Responses. This new box relates to the enhanced referral functionality that's built into MPOWR. We'll be doing a separate tutorial to expand on this a bit further, But for now, you can see that this section of the dashboard is used to show you any incoming or outgoing referrals that are made between providers that are awaiting a response. You can also view any referrals made, incoming or outgoing, by visiting the Referrals dashboard here. There are a few additional items to note which are available to you, depending on your level of access to the system. You'll notice the User Profile link in the middle of the menu bar. This is where you would go to change your password, and it's also where you can go to add your email for system messages. Finally, you may notice an additional Izenda link under Ad Hoc Reporting, which will allow you to create your own reports should the stock reports available in MPOWR not give you what you need. This new dashboard is easily accessed from anywhere in the system by clicking the Home link. We believe that as you begin to use these new features, you'll soon wonder how you got along without them. I hope this was a helpful introduction to the MPOWR dashboard. Additional tutorials will be made available to you as new features like these are rolled out in the future. Until then, thank you for your time.